Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to another Ancient Empires faction overview. Today we are looking at the Dalmatae. Now the Dalmatae are considered a Balkan faction in this game, so we are now on to the Balkan portion of the grand campaign that you saw in the video. So let's get right down to them. The Dalmatae do not have a whole lot of troops, but I still think they're a pretty decent faction, all things considered, and it is very possible that you'll see very many area of recruitments and or mercenaries that could join the Dalmatae, so don't give up on them in the campaign. I still think they would be a pretty good faction. Start off with their general. We have Illyrian Nobles. Charge rating of 5, melee offense of 11, melee defense of 10, armor rating at 5, and morale at 13. Make them pretty good, and they also have good stamina, so that's good to know. They can, they're able-bodied and hardy. It can prove difficult to catch these nimble troops. We're looking at Illyrian Spearmen as our only spear option. Charge rating of 4, melee offense of 9, melee defense of 12, armor rating at 5, and morale at 8. It's actually really not too bad for a tier 1 spearman. They do have a ranged attack, and they also have a good stamina. Down to the melee infantry, we have Illyrian Warriors. These are tier 2 melee infantry. Charge rating of 5, melee offense of 9, melee defense of 10, armor rating at 7, and morale at 8. Make them I'm very impressed with the Illyrian Warriors. I think they would do pretty well in battle, and again, they also have a ranged attack and have good stamina. So it's good to know that these troops are going to be able to move around quite quickly and not tire super fast. And then of course we have Illyrian Nobles again. So we'll be able to field 4 of these because the general of Illyrian Nobles counts as one of them. Down to bow infantry, we have Illyrian Archers. Ammunition of 23, ranged offense of 2, missile range of 120, melee offense of 3, melee defense of 3, armor rating at 5, and morale at 4. Make them pretty standard light bow infantry that you're not going to really want them to be engaged in melee combat because they will probably rout decently quick. We have Illyrian Slingers. Ammunition of 30, ranged offense of 2, missile range at 240, charge rating of 0, melee offense of 2, defense of 3, armor rating at 5, and morale at 4. I'm actually kind of surprised at the light slingers, because it seems like slingers do tend to have a little better defense, and these don't. I mean, all things considered, I would rather choose, I guess it depends if you want range and ammunition or what, but yeah, you could choose either the Illyrian Archers and the Illyrian Slingers. And it's not going to be your best bet, but it's going to be your only bet for custom battles. And then we have Illyrian Javelin Men. Ammunition of 4, ranged offense of 9, missile range at 70, charge rating of 3, melee offense of 7, melee defense of 10, armor rating at 5, and morale at 6 with good stamina. Means they're going to be pretty good skirmishers that will serve another purpose after they are done with their ranged attack. You're definitely going to want to be able to put them into battle, if only for flanking maneuvers. And then we have Illyrian Light Horse. What's interesting about Illyrian Light Horse is they are essentially buffed skirmisher cav, I think. They have an ammunition of 6, ranged offense of 10, which is very high by the way, missile range of 80, charge rating of 6, melee offense of 5, melee defense of 10, armor rating at 7, and morale at 8. So they are actually pretty good melee cav, but at least they're going to be more hit and run, I guess you could say. They are skirmisher cav. I mean, that's basically what they are. They're just labeled as light melee. That melee offense isn't that great, but a charge rating of 6 is pretty good. That ranged offense at 10 means they're going to be able to hit and run and still be pretty effective. And plus, they have a good stamina. They can fire while shooting. They can do Parthian shot, etc., etc. That is it for the Dalmatae roster. So this won't be a very huge battle, I don't think. I'm going to find someone that would be good to put them up against, and we'll see what we can do on the battlefield. Alright everybody, welcome to the battlefield. We are in northern Illyria. Pretty mountainous, some different terrain. We are at a slight disadvantage, but I think we can still overcome them. Now, we do outnumber them, and this is kind of one of the first times that I've really had a army that outnumbers the enemy. And the reason being, it's not that I don't trust this faction. It's just that even these guys, I could have either used Falksmen. I'm playing against Dacia, and so there is either Falksmen or these tier 2 Dacian swordsmen, and they are quite powerful, as well as their heavy horse. I put some heavy horse in here. We're going to get demolished in the cav fight today. I just know we will. So I thought I would just, I don't want to lose too awfully bad, so I thought giving me some more troops would help with that. I hope I don't win too bad. I kind of hope I don't win at all, just to see how well this faction does. But regardless, I do outnumber the enemy decently well by a good 600 troops. But it's okay. You know, I've never done it before, so I think I have a little bit of wiggle room. So let's go ahead and look down at our army compositions, and we will get right into the battle. We have 3 units of Illyrian Spearmen. Now, I really like the Illyrians in terms of their Spearmen because they're really odd-looking shields. I don't know that I've seen this rounded rectangle shield formation. Like, it's really weird, but it's really cool. Like, I really enjoy the different designs that are in this group. So yeah, good job there. Like, that's just really cool to me. I'm sure it's not easy to do, and I don't even know if this is in the base game or not. It just looks really cool. I really enjoy how these spearmen look. It really took me off guard, but I think it works great. Over here we have Illyrian Warriors. I have 3 units of those, and these guys have that mixed shield. So those round shields kind of reminds me of the dwarves in Skyrim. To be honest, yeah, nerd alert. I'm into other games, and this is kind of reminds me of the designs of that game. But again, kind of a mixed bit here, along with mixed armor. Looks like we have some axemen. Are they all axemen? No, they're not, but they are mixed. So we have some axemen / swordsmen here, and look at those wicked-looking swords. That is crazy, and of course they are hiding because they are in the trees. So that's we have a couple units throughout this whole thing that are hiding. Behind them, I have 4 units of Illyrian nobles, and these guys are, of course, pretty much all going to be armored in some sense or another. Now, it is kind of varied, so they aren't exactly like the most elite troops because they're not all consistent. That seems to be kind of a tribal noble system, basically. I think. Don't quote me on it. Whoa. Dude's missing half of his body. But that just kind of... That's what it reminds me of. When troops aren't all completely the same, it just seems like they don't all have access to the same equipment. Therefore, not the most trained army in the world. But they do have that mixed sword-axe combo. So that may actually help us in the end. Because I think axes do pretty well against certain troops. Over here, we have 2 sets of Illyrian Javelin Men. Again, there's that. And this is more of a wicker wooden combo rather than actual like painted shields, which is still really cool though. So we have 2 sets of those guys, 1 for each side. See what they look like standing up. Just your typical basic skirmishers. Hopefully they don't get too demolished today in battle. And then we have some Illyrian light horse, where again that rounded rectangular shield is coming into play. Looking very nice. Now these guys, again, they just look like skirmisher cav. I mean, this is not going to be very... They are light melee. Just not going to be super effective. I'm going to try and use them conservatively. Of course, I always say that, and you guys know how I am, so odds are they'll get used pretty quick in battle. But guys, that's it. Oh, and of course, I have Illyrian nobles for my general. Say hi. Hi. Alright, so again, we are outnumbered, but I think we outnumbered them. But I still think it'll make for a good battle. We're going to move up just so I'm not at the actual bottom of the hill. Let's move our cav. It's weird that these Illyrian Spearmen are apparently good against everyone. That's what they're saying. And then all my other troops are bad against pretty much everyone but cav and otherwise. Get up there quick, boys. These 2 guys are hidden. please run into my spearmen. There we go. Alright, sweet. So, let's go ahead. Split these two guys over here as a backup. Split these two guys over here. Here's our first engagement. Of course, the cav are just going to plunge right into my spearmen. And they will die. Collapse on them. Oh my. There we go. Yep, that first charge just completely routs those troops. I'm going to keep these guys safe. I will keep it secret and I will keep it safe. Yeah, just completely wrecked. Right off the bat. Come on. Keep them engaged long enough. Alright, what's going over here? We got some Dacian heavy horse. I am going to charge at them. Let's get over here on the flanks. Let's flank them. We may have to go support over here with that noble. Go there. Take out those heavy horse. Yeah, we're going to have to go right here. Give them some morale support. Oh, what the crap's going on here? Is it time? It is time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go ahead and drop that morale debuff. You go after these guys. Collapse here. Collapse here. Wow, that actually went really well. Go there. Hit those guys in the back. You reform, actually. You guys are just going to distract those slingers. If they aren't shooting, we're doing pretty good. That's right, I said shooting. Alright, are we pretty safe? I don't think we are. Let's plug it right there, real quick. And we're gonna shoot at their general just for a little bit. Alright, so this is looking to be very... I won't say easy. That's not the word I'm looking for, because this could turn south. But it is looking rather... I don't know what the word is. Oh well. Like I said, I didn't have faith. I will just come out right out and say it. I did not really have a good amount of faith that this would have made a very good faction, so I gave myself a lot of wiggle room to be able to do stuff with. So it's alright. And at least they're proving me wrong. I would rather play a game with excess troops thinking that I'm going to lose and win than vice versa. Okay, we're safe. I'm gonna get some good engagements into here. That dude is pink. Look at that guy. Oh, there we go. But just look at him. There we go. Oh, nice one. Nice. Oh, what in the world is this? Look at that. Oh man, we've got an epic clash here. I like it. It's like expert axeman right there. But look at that, it's just random. I don't know if those are like officers. But just random splatterings of pink. Uh-oh. What happened over here? Okay, good. But yeah, we seem to be holding the line very well. These guys are doing much better than I thought they would. We have guys in reserves. Bring the general around. There we go. Yep. We just got to chase down these slingers. Those guys will die here very soon. Sweet, our whole line is just awesome. That was really quick, and I am very surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very surprised. But again, I like being surprised. I would rather be surprised than be disappointed and lose the whole battle. So, way to go. Now, these would be, I know they're Illyrians, but since it's Dalmatae, wouldn't be the Dalmatians? No, that was a quick battle. That was a very quick battle. So, very surprising. Very, very surprising. I mean, I didn't, in terms of unit cards, I mean, I guess I had more infantry, and those slingers still would have done some work. Those heavy horse routed a lot quicker than I thought. That's why I kind of gave myself some more warriors to counter that, basically. But oh well, I guess we won. I just didn't want to seem like I was like purposefully trying to overwhelm them and win without a fight. I just didn't really completely trust that the Dalmatians would get the job done, but they did. So I'm perfectly happy with them. So that is it for the faction of the Dalmatae. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace!